Alright, welcome to another episode of Hearthstone Constructed. We're going to continue playing Renolock, same deck list as last time. Let's get into it. I'll see you in the game. Alright, here is our first game, playing against a Paladin. As always, don't know yet if it's Secret Paladin or Midrange Paladin. Honestly, either way, against both, I'm probably going to want Reno Jackson at some point. I'm going to keep him in my hand. Secret Paladin, I definitely want him on turn probably 6. Against mid-range Paladin, I can have him later. And honestly, this hand is looking great so far as our deck does against the Paladins. I think mid-range Paladin might be slightly worse for us since we have a easier time beating aggressive decks with our multitude of area effect damage and obviously our great healing. But it does look like this is probably going to be mid-range Paladin, as Jeweled Scarab is not typically a card found in Secret Paladin. They've had a bit of a slow start. Coin Jeweled Scarab into Silverhand Recruit. Turn 2 Silverhand Recruit in general is like not what you want to be doing. Let's see if maybe they, yeah, they played the 3-drop they got by Jeweled Scarab, which is a Demolisher. So I can Demon Wrath everything away, but I don't think I really want to. I think I'm just gonna, I guess like Demolisher's threatening enough. I'll go ahead and do it. It's sort of like a, 1-for-1 with the Demon Wrath, which is why I don't really like it. But there's not an easy way for us to deal with a board like that. So I'd rather not have the Demolisher stick around. Here we have a multitude of options. I'm not a huge fan of any of them. I think I'm just going to play Loetheb, Tempo Loetheb, and hit the face. This means essentially we'll have an extra imp to kill whatever comes out of the Shredder next turn, since I assume he'll trade down like this. Or play a True Silver, which is fine also. It means we get to send Loetheb into it. But that could change also. Bran Bronzebeard. Yeah, let's pop the Shredder. Hyena. Yeah, I'm just gonna send both these in and play Sylvanas. Try and keep up the tempo game. Since we'll always win the late game anyway versus them, I just want to keep board pressure on, and this might make it somewhat difficult for them to play a big creature. Which seems to be what their hand is, considering how they didn't have much early game. Using a Consecration here is also fine. For us, that is. We don't get value out of our Sylvanas, but honestly, I find a lot of the time it is. If you're, you know, anywhere ahead. So, I guess I was wrong. Here come the secrets. Wow. Huh. Think I'm just gonna play Refreshment Vendor here, since I want to save Bran Bronzebeard plus Twilight Drake for next turn. It means we're gonna be playing off curve a lot, but making a huge minion for them in a Twilight Drake can often be brutal. Here I'm assuming that the secrets here are Noble Sacrifice and Avenge, since this did not get reduced to 1 health. Alright. Divine Favor. It's a decent Divine Favor. This is a weird deck list. He's playing Jeweled Scarab and Murloc Knight, not common Secret Paladin cards. Let's go ahead and attack. Alright, so it is Noble Sac. If this is Avenge, this is good. We're just going to Siphon Soul. A Redemption. Interesting. We're still going to Siphon Soul, which means we're going to go ahead and tap here. This is enough of a threat that I'm fine using this. That does make me a little scared for later on turns, but their creatures aren't usually gigantic. Especially in the Secret Paladin version. We only really have to worry about Mysterious Challenger. Alright. Here come the guys and the mini-bot.
Reporting for duty.
And he's going to finish off the refreshment vendor. BGH. So I'm going to play Bran, Dark Peddler, Twilight Drake this turn. Guess I'll take Bloodsail Corsair. And, Hungry Crab? Yeah, I think that's the best one here. Alright. So now we have a gigantic Drake for him to deal with, as well as the rest of my board. Sylvanas is probably the worst card to see now that this super gigantic Twilight Drake is on the field. Though, even that can be dealt with. And now that we have the BGH, we have an answer to... Well, this is now the Super Guy Slayer.
Reporting for duty.
Or in this case, it's going to take down a mini-bot with this Mortal Coil. Let's kill that. Dr. Boom. Yeah, I suppose I do like that. I don't really want to taunt up a Boom bot. Six, seven. I don't see us taking lethal this turn, so I'm just going to go ahead and play this Chow. Put as much pressure on the board as possible.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. He clears off the boom bots, as I would think he would. And, I'm trying to think of what... I don't think he has an equality in his hand, because I think he would have played that turns ago. Probably this turn, too. As setting our minions down to 1 health would affect us way more than him. Though he might just not he might not care about this Twilight Drake, though I'm perfectly happy having a 115 in play. Especially once I taunt it up. Let's see, and he loses the Joust. Not that this really mattered all that much. Ooh, Tharasan? That's what we're talking about. So I think I go ahead and do this and this, because I'm fine if he trades with my Tharasan at this point. 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll draw a card. And then we're going to go ahead and just play Tharasan. And you know, we're even just going to taunt these guys up. Nice thing now is we have access to Jiraxis plus hero power in the late game. And now our heals obviously are much cheaper. This was a good hand to reduce the cost of. And we might get 2 reductions out of it, which would be pretty crazy.
To arms, men.
Quartermaster, okay. So he gets to send the guy plus the Lights Justices into Dr. Boom. And Cog Hammer. That's mildly annoying. So I can break that, kill it, and then trade with some stuff. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's tap to 9. Interesting. Does this change anything? Yes, yes it does. Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah, I definitely punted this. Should have done this a different way. Now I'm going to lose my Tharasan. Honestly, I'm fine with that at this point, though. Our hand is cheap enough. I'd rather just clear the board and play a Stalag. I could have played like some abusive plays there, but I think saving the abusive with the BGH is good. I'm not even going to use the BGH here, a fear of him running Tyrion. And now that he's done that, I might. I'll start off by attacking the DB here. Let's see what happens. I might just Shadow Flame as well. Shadow Flame actually seems really good here now that I drew that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see what happens. Alright, so it's not Noble Sacrifice. Yeah, so it's probably Avenge, which means I want to clear the board. Take a bunch of damage, and I'm going to go ahead and heal bot now. Oh, it's Repentance. Oh, well, I'm glad I played the heal bot too. BGH would have also been a fine play there, but now I have it for the future.
None of your business.
Weird. Let's use one card.
Reporting for duty.
Here's the 5. Just gonna play Reno and Fugan.
We're gonna be rich.
I think we're ahead enough on tempo now that we don't need more cards, especially since we have 6 cards left in our deck. The Fugan's nice because it's a sticky minion now, since we got the Stalag killed earlier. Which means this is going to summon a Thaddeus. Now he Equality Consecrates.
Put this apple on your head.
Oh, and he's going for the Knife Juggler. And miss. Yes. Doing it. Alright, he's at 1. Mind Control Tech. Trying to think about what. Yeah, let's start with Bloodsail Corsair, see what happens. Nothing. Then I'm gonna play Hungry Crab. Problem is I don't particularly want to play this in case somehow I don't win. So I'm just gonna play out a bunch of these dorky minions and see if I can win next turn. Hit. Yeah, because, like, even if he deals with it, it's still fine for me, because most of my things trade for his stuff. Alright, Competitive Spirit was 1. And as long as a minion survives, I have lethal next turn. Now I don't, but, you know,
Reporting for duty.
I can definitely draw cards that do lethal, I believe. Belcher probably was not one of them.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Yeah,
Get in there
let's
and
do
fight,
this.
maggot.
Who are you?
This is weird because... Alright, so he got that free damage. It's Avenge.
Who are you?
That's fine. That's A-okay.
I've got the beast.
Kill that guy. Do this. And end the turn. So, his best math for killing Belcher is like 5, 4. That's good now. Then it goes like hit, 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 and then I have lethal. Yeah. Alright, so we've won the game.
Reporting for duty.
I probably made some sort of misplay in there somewhere, but I was trying to play as safe as I could.
You face Traxxas, Eladar Lord of the Burning Legion.
I want to threaten you.
Well played.
The victory is
Aha! I was always going to attack this minion. Alright. I will see you guys in the next match. Here we are with me versus a hunter,
Begin. Your soul
which I'm
shall be mine.
happy to have this Dark Peddler and Refreshment Vendor in my hand versus them. I think I'm also going to keep Implosion just as a fast card. Yeah, the scene looks pretty good. All in all, I get to like probably coin out 4-drop on 3. Or I get something off my Dark Peddler, so. Web Spinner. Loetheb. Alright. So, typically the mid-range hunters are the ones that run Web Spinner, but it's not necessarily unheard of for this to be like a face hunter with a Web Spinner in the deck. So, I guess we will find out in a few turns which type of hunter we have. Ouch! My face. Right on time, Zombie Chow. You'll probably be my next turn play. Oh, Mortal Coil? Excellente. Card's great in this matchup. Especially now that he played a bow to clear off my dude. Nice, and a Dark Bomb? I should drew a card first. I don't think there's anything that punches me. Yeah. For making that play. It would have been if I wanted to go coin Imp Gang Boss is the card that would have punished me, but I would not have done that. I want to save this coin that is now hiding behind my other cards. There, I brought it back to the front. Alright, Paladin Shredder. Meet your foe, Refreshment Vendor. With the perfect numbers. Ooh, and I have both of my undead monsters. This game's looking good so far. We have an AoE in case he like does a turn with a bunch of dogs. We have our late game pretty much locked down. There's no way they deal with an 11-11 easy. It has to be hunters marked. And then we just have good trades from there. So. Alrighty. Let's see. If this is Freezing Trap, I'm happy to get this frozen, since I get to rebuy 4 health later on. And I'll just play this 4/7. Alright? Yeah. Maybe I could Implosion, because I have the Mortal Coil to finish it if it's a 2. In this case, it was a 3. I'm even going to go ahead and Dark Bomb that. Boo-hoo! Killed my dude. Yeah, I definitely don't mind freezing trapping this refreshment vendor, since it means I get to gain 4, and he definitely is not getting any health. Good job, Sun Fury Protector, for winning the brawl for me. Took down that web spinner like a pro. And steady shot. This was a fairly weak turn for him. Now, do I want to crack the spider or kill the Elec? I think I'm going to want to kill the spider since I have Hellfire in my hand. And then I'm going to play and I'll trade. Good to keep minions off the board since he does play Unleash the Hounds, I assume. Savannah Highmane. Now that is a guy I did not want to see. But we have an owl. Sweet to go Hellfire Owl to clear the board. And I sort of hope he doesn't have anything big next turn. I suppose if he does, I still have a fine curve, but Core Hound, eh? Huh. Well, that's weird. I think I'm going to go ahead and play Loetheb so he can't just randomly kill me. Mind control tech so these two can finish it off. Oh, and I missed 2 damage. Boo-hoo. My bad. Doesn't really matter right now. What matters is not dying to this 9-5.
Put this apple on your head.
If this is his entire turn, it's a pretty big read, honestly, that he doesn't have many creatures in his hand, but since he had the Hunt Master, it does make me think, ooh, that was an excellent draw. Yeah, I think I can survive with... Is 8 safe? I don't think so. So I'm going to do this. Really punished him for that face play. Though, now he has the dogs to unleash. Which one dog would kill this side of the board, and the second dog would this side. But he's a Dr. B. Which I get to take out pretty easily. Sylvanas. I think I'm going to play my own boom.
Gotcha.
And I lead on this. And I will not be tapping. I do want to draw a Reno. That's basically the only card I want at this point.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
I have no time for games.
Sylvanas! How rude. That's weird, because if that is Explosive Trap, or if that's Freezing Trap, I would like to send this in first. Okay.
Running the program.
Ooh, is that a bear trap?
I have no time for games.
Almost out of time.
I should have played this second. And I got punished for it. So, that's good. But I couldn't attack face there, that's for sure. Please, Reno Jackson, come to my aid. Oh, well, I'm dead. Deserve this. Oh, I was super dead. And what do we got? What's this last spell? What are you tanking on? I'm dead! Kill me already!
Happy feast of Wintervale.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. So, I was dead either way, but I did misplay there at the end. I was really hoping he'd get greedy there and try and BM me and kill me with like a boombot, and then I can just rip this Reno Jackson right here. It would have been sick. Alright, well. Anyway, that's going to be our video for today. As always, I would appreciate if you would like and subscribe. Just an easy click away. If you have any comments on the video or other videos, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. That's always appreciated. And have a great day. Bye-bye.